CC.4, evaluate recursive formulas for sequences. What a recursive term or sequence is, there is a pattern, but most of the time it's going to be kind of harder to see them than the arithmetic or the geometric, because you're not just adding the same number or multiplying the same number every single time. You're using the previous answer to get the next answer. Okay, so on this, how this is pronounced is A sub, S-U-B. It just means a subscript. A sub 1 is 2. And again, what that means is the first term is 2. And we want to find out A sub 2 and A sub 3. We want the second term and the third term if any term is using 7 times A sub n minus 1. Now, what does that mean? If I have A sub n equals 7, A sub n minus 1, and I'm looking for the second n, or where n is 2, then everywhere there is an n, I am going to put 2. Kind of bear with me. It's not near as hard as what I'm making it, but I want to show you how it actually works algebraically. So 7 and A, well, what's 2 minus 1? 1. And do I know A sub 1? Yes, I do. A sub 1 is 2. And so the 7 is going to stay, and it's being multiplied to A sub 1, which means 2. So our second term is 14. So our first term is 2, and our second term is 13. Now we need to find our third term. So if our third term is 7 times A sub 3 minus 1, that's 7 times A sub 2, and A sub 2 is 14 this time. So now I'm going to do 7 times 14, 28, 91. So the next term is 98. Okay? So if I just gave you these 3 numbers right in a row, you're like, well, there's nothing in common with them. But yes, there is, because you're multiplying by 7 every time. So 14 and 98 are the answers. All right, and so we want A sub 3 equals A sub 3 minus 1 plus 4. A sub 3 equals A sub 2 plus 4. So whatever A sub 2 is, we'd put it in there, but we don't know what A sub 2 is. So I have to go to the side and say, okay, A sub 2 is A sub 2 minus 1 plus 4. A sub 2 is A sub 1 plus 4. A sub 2 is, what is A sub 1? 9 plus 4. So A sub 2 is 13. So A sub 3 is 13 plus 4. A sub 3 is 17. 17 will be your answer on this problem. A sub 3 is A sub 3 minus 1 plus A sub 3 minus 2. A sub 3 is A sub 2 plus A sub 1. A sub 3, A sub 2 is 1, plus A sub 1 is 1. So A sub 3 is 2. A sub 4 is a sub 4 minus 1 plus a sub 4 minus 2. A sub 4 is a sub 3 plus a sub 2. A sub 4, what was a sub 3? 3 plus, what was a sub 2? 1. So what is a sub 4? 4, because 4 plus 1 is 3. The fifth term, a sub 5, is a sub 5 minus 1 plus a sub 5 minus 2. A sub 5 is a sub 4 plus a sub 3. So our fifth term is whatever a sub 4 was, which is 4, plus whatever a sub 3 was, which is 2. So a sub 5 is 6. Wait a minute. I messed up, didn't I? My bad. Let's see. See if I can fix this now. A sub 3 was 2. So a sub 3. So a sub 4 is going to be 3. This is completely wrong, because a sub 4 is 3 plus a sub 2 is 2. So that's going to be 5. So 2, 3, and 5. Sorry about that. Okay. Kind of hard to see what was going on. I got these really close together. So to be able to find a sub 3, it'd be negative 9 times a to the 3 minus 1. So a sub 3 is negative 9 times a to the second, or a sub 2. We don't know what a sub 2 is, so we need to find it. A sub 1, and a sub 1 is 4. So negative 9 times 4 is negative 36. So a sub 2 is negative 36, and this says a sub 2. So we're going to do negative 9 times negative 36 and get a positive 54, 27, 32. 324. 324 will be your answer. Now check me on all this math. I'm not using my calculator. So pretty much, if we're given 1 and 2, and then it's going 1, 3, and 4, you're just using the previous numbers to be able to get to the next number. So a sub 3 is going to be negative 2 plus 4. I use that 2 and that 4 to get that 2 and that 4. So a sub 3 is going to be 2. A sub 4 is going to be minus 2 plus 2. And we get 4. A sub 5 is going to be minus 4 minus 4 plus 2. There you go. So this next one is going to be 1 over 4 times 28, because that was their first term, which is 7. This is going to be 1 over 4 times 7, because that's the answer to the last term, which is 7 over 4. And this is going to be 7 over 4 1/4 times 7/4, because that was the answer to your last one. So that's going to be 7/16.